Hey there guys, welcome back to NIMBY Rails. Today we're going to be working on the northern suburb area of Glasgow, which is around here somewhere. I'm going to start with Queen Street, because that makes sense. Problem is, finding Queen Street. It's here by the looks of it. By the way, where's Glasgow Central? Where would Glasgow Central go? Maybe it goes there. I don't know. Let me zoom out and have a look. It goes here. Yeah, the Glasgow subway, I hadn't realised this, is pretty much exclusively to the west of the two major national rail stations. But there you go. It's quite possibly just because the two major national rail stations aren't terribly centred. So, as far as I'm aware, curved stations still not a thing as of time of recording. So, it's not a major issue, it's because it's just the end of the platforms that are curved, and I can kind of work around that by sort of tapering them in. So there we go. They're probably long enough. I mean, it won't be long trains using this station, so... Then I also want a depth of -1 under here. A 2-track station. Sort of probably about 100 and maybe 200 meters long. I don't know how long the trains that use that platform will be, but that feels sensible. So, and then we name it, and that is Glasgow Queen Street. So I'm going to leave the low-level platforms for now. I'm just going to do the main line, which is a little awkward. So we have a 2-track tunnel that comes underneath everything, and where does it pop out? That would be useful to know. Wow, it goes quite a way. Okay, it goes underneath the motorway and everything, and it pops out about there. And so it's come in, and it sort of flares out. So the two main tracks go into this pair. That's fine. That's also not really what I wanted. So if I Control Z that, I can pull that back. I can pull these forward at ground level and then into there. And then we just neaten it up a little bit. Sorted. So we have a single track off of there into platform 3, I believe. I think they're numbered left to right. Yes, they are. I was correct with my assumption. We also have a little crossover from there to there. Nice and simple. And a set of points off there that comes out into that line and also that one. Sorted. On the other side is some points that come out to that line and a second set that comes out to that one. There we go. All the junctions in the tunnel. There is then a crossover both ways, so right to left and then left to right. Sorted. And now I need to change map again so that I can see what I'm doing. So this then kind of does stuff. It's not exactly terribly obvious. And I don't know a lot about Glasgow's rail network, so I'm going to be learning this as we go along, how everything is laid out. That's going to need to be a viaduct. So apparently I'm going to sing the viaduct song, which I didn't know existed until that moment. Where's that line going? Up. Up is where it's going. We want it to go up to about there, and then start curving this way. That seems to be roughly what happens, he says, optimistically, like it's clear in the slightest. Yeah, so that comes in like that. That stretches out a bit, maybe. That is like so. Sure. Let's leave it at that. So, then we have on the bridge. Let's start with this. This feels like the easiest place to start. We come around to the left. There's a station there. I need to know what the station is. Ashfield Station. Knowing the name of one of the stations may now help me with actually orientating myself as to where I am on a stylised map, which is the only one I've ever seen of Glasgow, really. So I have a single track off there that comes up and round and crosses over here. That single track comes in onto there and has a little crossover, as you would expect. And that's what I'm going to leave it at for now. There is a yard next to it there, but I'm going to ignore that temporarily. So that feels like more issue, more trouble than it's worth. So, then back down here, there's a branch off there. That comes round and into that gap. I'll leave it there for now. There's a little crossover like this, which I think is for exiting the depot, by the looks of it. Then further down, around here, there's one back the other way. And this comes out into an extra line on the side. Now we work out what happens with that. It comes into some sort of chord. So it looks like there's a track off there that runs up this side of the triangle. And onto that joins this extra line. Like that, kind of. Sure. Let me have a look at another diagram. Okay, so it's not on Open Railway Map, but Traxi tells me there is a junction like this. So that's done. The other side of this triangle is another kind of simple one at another station. Fun. So many stations. All of the stations. That's not double track. This one has some bay platforms, which we will add in. Springburn. Done. Coming out of the station, it comes up here. And there's the expected branch off to the single track. There we go. There's also... That is not a good place for me to start trying to do this. Maybe there will work better. I'll have to modify it a little bit. This way? Yes. There we go. So that's up towards Springburn. I'll leave the other side of Springburn for now. That's a future me job. Then there's also the Eastfield Depot. So, in terms of everything that's going on, there's that junction. Then after that is the line out from the depot, and then a junction across for it. The line out from the depot runs parallel to the main line all the way down to here, where it comes off there. So I'll just run that up quickly. That's a good starting point, I think. I'm not sure what you did there, game, but it's not what I asked you to do. So, up the curve, and there we go. There's also a little junction from there coming across onto that. So we'll add that in. Then it's a line off of here into all of the sidings. Which I'm not going to model all of because I value my time. But we'll just put a couple in. And there's a head shunt of sorts down to there. Come on, play nice, there we go. We'll have one out this side. And another one off there, like that. And another one off this side, and then I might just stop. That'll do. There is a depot. So, moving on from that. Where am I? Which way do I want to go? Let me have a look at another map. Yet another map. So I've got Ashfield, I've got Springburn. I probably want to... I think I want to work round from Springburn into the low-level platforms at Queen Street. I think that'll be my goal. How much of it I'll get done in the next however many minutes, I don't know. But possibly just up to Barnhill. We shall see. So it's very, very awkward to tell what's going on. Yeah, I'm really not sure what it's trying to show me here. This is weird. Okay. Let me build Barnhill Station, which is only here, it's not far away. Oh, no, I need a double track. Barnhill. Or Peaches Hill, but Barnhill. And then this track comes up and around and in there, apparently. And we have another double track that's coming down here and has to somehow join onto it. So, what it appears we have is at about here a line comes off that, and that wraps around there. It also has a switch across to there. Back here, there's a junction off that comes out onto a separate track, wrapping round and into there. And there's also a junction from there to here. On the other side of everything, coming off there, is a line wrapping round into there, and also, unsurprisingly, the other bay platform. And it also has its crossover, like so. So what do we think? That looks about right, I think. Presumably. There's also a freight line of some sort that comes off and out, running in parallel for now. But not forever. So this line comes around to Rob Royston, which it's not massively far away, so I'll just go and build that quickly. He says it's not massively far away. Has to find it. It's not obvious where it is. Gonna be honest. I think it's around here. On Open Railway Map, there's some car parks. They're not here on this map. So there you go. But it's about there. And we'll call it Rob Royston. And the double track comes down and around and over, but not actually to and over, which is somewhere completely different and not even in Scotland. Down here, and then wraps around up to that. In terms of the branch line, that doesn't appear to actually connect on here. Is that right? Traxy? It is. Wow, okay then. Fair enough. Actually saves me a job later on when it comes to signalling. So it comes round and it comes very close, but it's just a head shunt for a line that comes back down this way. Quite where it goes, I don't know. Just into a couple of sidings in Glasgow Rail Works by the looks of it. So I'll just give it a couple of sidings. There we go. Done. Okay, that's everything that way. Out of Barnhill to the south, the next stop is Alexandra Parade. Yes. So I'll just put that in. I think that's where we'll stop for today. That's here. This is where I could use a curved platform. I don't think the trains operating down here are ever going to be 250 metres actually. I might just go with 200. Alexandra Parade. I think they're 3 or 4 car. I don't know where I've got that from. It's not like I've been to Glasgow. So I don't know why I think that. So it's not based in any innate knowledge of the area. It's just some weird assumption that I've made. Well, there we go, it's connected up. I've started work on Glasgow. So we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want more, and I'll catch you in the next one.